Hey everyone, welcome. It's Yoga Joe here. We're going to do evening flow practice, try to work a little bit of everything. What you can have is a blanket with you. If you don't have one, no worries, but maybe just something to sit up on or something comfy that you would like to use. And maybe also if you have a strap, you can use that today. And if you don't have one, again, don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll lay down on your back. You can grab your maybe blanket or towel, bring it back, maybe rest it behind your head. And let's take one hand to your stomach, one hand towards your chest. Close your eyes. You can set your feet on the floor if you like, so your knees are bent up in a position that's maybe more comfortable and relaxed. Now let's start slowly breathing. Take an inhale. Go ahead and take an exhale. Take a nice big inhale, fill up. Go ahead and take a nice exhale. Relax. We'll go ahead and do that one more. Take a nice big inhale. And an exhale. Set your right ankle up over your left knee. Let's start to draw a stretching sensation towards that right hip. Let's try to push your right knee down. You can open your arms and hands and pull against your left leg. Pull the foot and legs in towards you. Let's just breathe here. Relax. Nice big breath in. Exhale. Whatever time of day that you're doing this, know that this is going to be a practice, a good one about opening up the hips and working into some movement and some stretches around your entire body. Go ahead, keep trying to pull that foot in towards you and push that right knee down. Go for about 3 more breaths. And then try to also keep your lower back on the floor as you're pulling. Take the next 3 breaths. We're going to try to go a little bit deeper. So just keep trying to just meet your edge. Go where you're at. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Pull. Pull a little harder. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Stay with it. Stay in the pose for 1 more breath. You got this. Come on. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Go ahead. We'll come down. Set your left foot. Go ahead and place your right foot down. We'll just come back, reset where we started. Place your hands on stomach and chest. Feel yourself breathing. Feel the calmness of your breath. Nice big inhale, fill up. Exhale. Go ahead and change now. Place that left leg and ankle up over your right knee. Maybe relax here, stay for a little while, or pull and go a little bit deeper. You want to try to push that left knee just a bit forward first. And gradually work into pulling. Take some time now, focus on your breath. Inhale nice and big here. Go in towards the stretching. You want to try to meet your edge or just close to the edge while you're on your back. Expand your hips, expand your breathing. Good, we're going to stay in it for 3 more breaths. Here we go, we'll do them together. We'll try to take the deepest breaths, and we'll try to go a little bit deeper. Inhale nice and big through your nose. And exhale. Inhale nice and big, fill up through your nose. And exhale. One more, try to go a little bit deeper, pull. Be mindful of that left knee. Try to push it just a tad bit forward. Inhale, pull. Hold your breath. Exhale. Now that right foot can come down on the floor. Now your left foot can come down on the floor. Now to push the hips up. Lift your chest and your heart up into bridge pose position. Even press the hands against the lower part of your back or on your butt. Give yourself a little bit of height and push. And you can release, come down slowly. Now it's time, we'll grab the knees. And we'll just start hugging the knees and giving yourself a little back massage. Let's come into second set again. Right leg over the left. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Change your legs. Bring the left leg over your right. And then second set, we're not holding as long into the poses. We're working a little more in movement. Move your legs a little bit closer towards you. Last 3 breaths. First inhale. And exhale. First inhale again. Then let it go. Take one more. Inhale nice and big. Exhale slow. You can relax your feet down. You can bring your arms back and push the hips up into the off the floor. Up. Good, and come down. Now with your arms open, grab those knees, pull it in towards your chest. We want to go for our first twist now. So we want the knees to come down towards your right. Your gaze twisting out towards your left. Got a nice crack in my back there too. And a good adjustment. Remember to breathe. Let's go for one more and we'll do the next side. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Change to your other side. We're going to drop the knees out towards your left. Take a gaze, twist out towards your right. Try to bring those knees in a position where you feel it the most, with your hips stacked together. Even try to get your legs and your knees stacked on top of each other as well. Let's breathe. Let's go for it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, take a nice deep breath. Again, exhale, come back up. Pull the knees in and let's go for a happy baby. You can also just try to bring the feet in together. You try to do this first. Pull the feet in together with the hands on the outsides of your feet. Your arms are between the legs. And then try to open up. Go into this stretch right here, your happy baby pose. Try even using a bit of your biceps here and then your shoulders to pull everything down. Imagine you get your knees flat on the ground. Pull. Next place we can go here is maybe just kind of rocking those legs back behind your head. Next place to go, you can keep your knees kind of bent. Try to get those legs back behind your head. You want to try to keep your head as best straight as possible. Come out the same way that you came in. We pass their happy baby pose and open the legs out wide. Hug the knees, start to roll up. You can rock and roll here, all the way back and up. Head to your child's pose position. You take anything that you don't need out of your way, or you can now bring that blanket or towel, place it at the top for your forehead. Your tabletop pose. Start to move the hips and your back. Inhale, lift your head, come up, and then exhale, round the back. Come in through your cat. Inhale, up into cat lift. Exhale, moving towards your cat. Inhale, move up into cat lift. And exhale, move into your cat arch. Do that again, inhale. Exhale, round the back. Maybe take that blanket out of your way so you can come up into your first downward facing dog. I like getting the fingers and toes spread out and moving in towards stillness. And then move up on your toes, bend the knees, come up to the front of your mat. Try to get your legs locked, forward fold. And again here, I'm going to pull the back of my legs. Lift up halfway, flatten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Shake out your neck. Let's go ahead and try that again. Pick yourself up halfway. Come up and flatten your back. Then exhale, take a forward fold. And go ahead and sweep those arms and hands up. Take a nice big breath in. Reach back. Take an exhale. Inhale on the way up, we'll go to a forward fold here now. Exhale. Drop the arms down. Pick up the right foot, step it back, tap down the knee. Good. And then step back the left foot, come into downward facing dog. I'm going to try to get that right foot up towards the top of your mat, left knee goes down. Try to look up and slide that left leg back, breathe in. And step up to the front of your mat. Breathe out. Legs locked, arms back straight, come up, rise all the way to the top, take a breath in. Now reach back, take a breath out. And arms moves down to a forward fold. Pick up the left leg, lunge it back. Low crescent lunge, breathe in. Try to bring your gaze up, breathe out. Pick up the right, left foot. Step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Now breathe in and bring that left leg forward. Tap your right knee towards the ground. Try to look up. Come up to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold. Arms up on your inhalation, take it back. Go gentle on the neck and body. Inhale up, exhale, arms towards the sides. You can bring those hands on the lower part of your back. Do a little back bend here. So here's when we can use the strap. If you have one, great. If you don't, no worries. You can use pretty much anything here. Your yoga, maybe a mat or anything around that you can grab and maybe bring this behind your head, behind your body. So go ahead and do that a couple times. Some work on the shoulder and rotation. So start out wide to make it a little bit easier. Another thing that you can work on here is just getting those hands around the lower part of your back, holding it together, and then bringing those arms up into a forward fold. You'll go down. Let's get those hands on your lower back and come up. You can release, let it go. Again, without a strap, you can just kind of circle it around the arms. If you want to grab something with the strap, use it as your base. And rotate. Try to get nice and slow. Breathing into those stretches, opening up shoulders, opening up joints. I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time, and then keeping those arms around the lower back. You can work into a different rotation or taking the hands in a little bit closer, switching the grip. We'll go to a fold and lift the arms up. Try to squeeze everything, move it in together as you're coming up and releasing. We'll let that strap go. Good, and now, just without that strap, we'll go ahead and raise both arms up. Inhale, forward fold down, exhale. Step back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, and exhale. Now the shoulders will feel pretty opened and loose. Try pushing your shoulders and your armpits back towards your feet. Then we're going to lower slowly all the way down. You can drop the knees, low push-up position. Take an inhale. And here's where we lift off and take the shoulders up. Baby cobra pose. Go ahead, come down. Notice I'm not coming up a lot. Trying to barely use my arms and hands. If I am using my arms and my hands, I want to try keeping the shoulders intact by keeping them down and keeping the arms and elbows in. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale down. We're going to do a little airplane movement here. So try to open and lift everything up. Lift your legs, lift your arms. Bring them back, drop your head, and then pull it up, cobra pose. You can always do baby cobra. And then rest all the way back. We'll take our first child pose. Feel your breath. Breathe into the lower part of your back. Let's turn it up into tabletop pose. Inhale, rise, lift your head. Exhale, round your back. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Now I'm going to sit back here for a moment, rest on your heels. Take your right fingertips down towards your side. Stretch your left arm up over your head and reach it towards your right. So we're taking right here this side bend. You can go out a little bit deeper if you want to try to get that elbow or the forearm down on the floor. And try to come back up. So you're switching and you're moving with your breath. So taking that opposite arm down, stretching up, lengthening, bending out, reaching towards your side. If you can drop that elbow down, going towards your side stretch. And take it back up. Take both hands down, inhale, take both arms up, bring it down towards your heart center. Good. Let's now head in towards the seat. You're doing great. Find a nice easy seat here. I like to move side to side a little bit. And also, yeah, you can use this on your blanket or towel here, maybe sit up on. Let's start in a position where you're alert and sitting up tall. Then draw your shoulders from the ears and then roll them, move them back. So I'm going to close my eyes here, and on the inhale, get into some movement and motion here, drawing those shoulders up towards the ears and then back and down. So it feels nice, but also just kind of adjusts and puts the upper back into place and puts the shoulders into a nice place, making it not so tight and rigid where they usually might feel or be at. Work into those breaths. I'm going to do about 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Dropping down nice. So now's a nice chance if you'd like to loosen up your head, your neck. Maybe go into some neck circles. So truly, I like to get to a point, maybe about 70% in the neck rolls, where I'm not just grinding and not just kind of working into the popping and cracking sound. That feels nice sometimes too, but just work in some movement, whatever it is, right? It doesn't have to be extra grindy and a lot of popping sounds and noises. I used to think that, and then it would just kind of put more strain, but just kind of feel loose, without to feel like your neck rolls are just enjoyable, relaxing. Whatever you do on one side, try to do it on to the other side, and then we'll find a steady position. Palms down, shoulders relaxed, necks relaxed, eyes closed. We'll take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose. Start to breathe out through your mouth. And then breathe in through your nose. Try to breathe out through your mouth. We'll take that one more. Take a nice breath through your nose. Hold it in. Now exhale through the mouth. In through the nose. Sigh out all the way through the mouth. Now your mouth just lightly closed together with your lips. Intentionally just try to relax your body. Intentionally try to relax your mind. Remember that your practice here is just trying to stay in your space, try to stay on your mat, try to stay in your seat. Intentionally try to relax your body. And just try most importantly to relax the mind. Really, really nice. No rush. Come back and take your time. Let's breathe. You can open your eyes and then start to rest on your back. We'll stretch your legs and your arms out. And palms up. Taking just a nice couple amount of minutes here to recharge your body, to again intentionally relax your body, but most importantly, trying to relax the mind. Try to relax the mind, relax the mind. So we're gonna continue to relax your body here. And I'd like you to go ahead and take 2 nice deep breaths. And fill up as much as you can. Nice and slowly let it go.
And we'll try that again. Nice deep breath through the nose. And I'd like you to slowly let that breath go.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for joining the video, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.